Hi everybody, this is a continuation of the video. We're going to fix that page that we saw that was outside the safe area. So first thing I want to show you is there's a couple of selection tools on the side here. The first one is a selection tool for the frame, and it's highlighted in blue. The second selection tool that we're going to be working with is the one just below it, and that actually selects the image, and that's highlighted in gold. The reason why we want to do this is the frame you can actually move around to cut things off. I'll go to that to show you. And it's important because I can cut off things with the frame. But if I go too far and there's something that accidentally is there, we could be cutting off the spread of the other page. So we don't want to do that. We want to be careful with it, and that's why I want to alert you to it. So I'm actually going to be inside of it just a little bit because we're messing around with the image. The next one that I want to show you is the selection tool of the image. So now I've got it in gold, and there's a couple of things that I want to show you. Is you can nudge by using your arrow keys on your computer to put it inside of your safe area, which is the red area. Again, our black area is is what our bleed area is. The blue one is the trim area, and the red one is the safe area. And if you look at this image now, it's outside of the safe area. So I'm going to nudge it up to center it a little bit, and it's hanging out. So if I use my hand tool and go over top of one of these little squares, I have the option to move it. If I hold the shift key down, it moves it proportionally. If I don't hold the shift key down, it moves it just anamorphically, one way. And that's what we're going to do in this instance, is just move it so that it's inside the safe area. So I left click, hold it down, and start dragging it. Except for I didn't grab it. Start dragging it, and now I'm inside the safe area. I can let that go, and that's important. The customer, we actually dropped that by about 2%, because if you look at it, it's 98.02, whatever. So we've moved it by about 2%. Not a big deal, but when we don't trim it, or it runs that close to being trimmed, it's very helpful in this area, and it'll look a lot better for the customer's representation. Now, there's more inside of this PDF that we could look through, but there's another one right there that would have to be done. But I'm just going to show you how we want to export this as a PDF next. And we always want to use PDF X1A at this point in time, and with the default settings. So we don't have to worry about messing with them at all, but we want to do the default settings. So I'm going to go File, Adobe PDF Presets, PDF X1A, click on that, and this one was page 3. So I'll call it page 3. We'll just put it in the top level of this to print so that I can show you. I'm going to hit save. Now it brings the PDF X1A. Again, the default settings, we don't want to change anything. We're going to do a range of page 3. And that's it. You could do all of them if you wanted to. In this case, we want range 3. If you wanted to do them as spreads, you could do that. But the only way you want to do that, never mind. So now we hit export, and it does its whiz-bang thing. It's as simple as that. I go inside of this to print folder. There's that page 3 that we were talking about. I open that up. You can't see it, but now that thing's been reduced by the 2%. And that's it in a nutshell. Thanks, guys.